What's going on, world? It's your boy D-Hop, Mr. David Hopper. I am here on location with the beautiful Bianca.
Hi, guys.
Singer, songwriter, R&B soul, songstress, and all that. So we here. We gonna get in her business a little bit, and we gonna give you a moment with Bianca.
Let's do it.
We'll be right back. Yes, sir. We are back in the building with the beautiful Bianca.
What's up?
So let's get right into it. For people that don't know, we want to give them some background in this moment.
Okay.
So, let them know where you from. And
yeah, the regular rundown.
Yeah, the regular.
So, my name is Bianca. It's pronounced exactly how it's spelled. I'm 22 years old, about to be 23, Jordan year. I'm from the Bronx, New York, and I definitely represent that to the T. What else? I've been singing since I was about 3, maybe.
Wow.
Really singing, taking it serious. Probably started around like between 13 to 15, and now I'm just ready to take over the world.
No doubt, no doubt. So, growing up in the Bronx, the BX, having siblings, or are you the only child?
No, I have siblings. I have 4 other siblings. Okay. 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. So I'm the middle child.
Is it true? You know what I'm about to ask.
What?
Is it true? Are you spoiled? Are you about yourself? Nobody else matter? They say with middle children, you hold yourself down pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. Especially because I was the only girl for a while until my 2 younger sisters didn't come till like 9 years later. Oh. So I was the only girl, so I already got that first taste of like, oh, this is my first girl, my only girl, so I'm spoiled. So once my sisters came, it was like, nothing's about to change.
Like, this my Barbie.
Yeah.
You ain't handing down nothing.
So that's true. I'll confirm that. That's definitely true.
That's what's up. So what kind of upbringing did you have? Like, how was it?
I mean, most people, like, when you hear that they come from the Bronx, you think of, like, gritty, crazy, like, always something. And I'm not going to lie, I saw a lot of that. But I will say I grew up kind of well. Like, it wasn't, I'm not rich or nothing like that, but it wasn't, like, the worst of the worst. Like, I feel like my mom always kind of held it down and made sure, like, everything was good. We were good.
Right.
But I still love that I am from the Bronx because a lot of that is in me. Like, me talking with my hands right now, me talking aggressively, like, all of that is from the Bronx, and I feel like that has made me who I am today. So I really, really, really love being a part of the Bronx. I'm not even going to lie. Like, that
and you might not be monetary rich right now, but I'm sure you're rich in spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. In my mind, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
That's what's up. So take the people through high school scenario for Bianca that gave you this personality that got you to where you at right now.
All right, yeah. High school definitely did it, I would say for sure, because in the beginning, especially like with singing and stuff like that, I was really shy. Like, I would literally sing like with my back turned to you. Like, there was no, I can't watch you eye to eye. I'm sorry, we cannot do that. Until I got to high school and I went to a performing arts school. So there was actually people there that I saw, like, they weren't afraid to go up on stage. And like, I just felt like I was kind of like missing out on the high school experience in my own way because I wasn't like putting myself out there all the way. So I actually had a teacher in high school. He was the head of my like vocal program that I was in, and he pushed me to really get on stage and stuff like that. And I ended up singing like for my graduation and everything. And that's what really started like even my connections to like get shows and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I met a couple of people in high school as well that kind of got me some bookings and stuff like that.
What
so high school I went to Renaissance High School. It's inside of Lehman in the Bronx. It's by Westchester Square. Yeah, everybody in the Bronx went there. BX. Yeah, everybody went there in the Bronx. I'm not gonna lie. So, but high school definitely pushed me like in the direction that I needed. Like, it broke me out of that shell. Like, girl, you can sing and you need to put it out there. Stop being shy. So,
do you remember the first song or piece that you sang like belt out like this is what I'm doing? Outside of your 3-year-old singing around the house?
I'd probably say the first thing that I like really belted out wasn't even like for other people. It was like at my house with my mom. The movie Burlesque with Christina Aguilera. that I was hooked to that. So I was singing every song, I was teaching my little sister the songs so she could do my harmonies, like everything. So that song definitely, like once I heard that Christina, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
like,
she a beast.
Yeah, she is a beast. So that was definitely like my first time belting that out. And that was before high school. So that was probably like 11, 12 years old.
That's how you knew you had the chops, but
but I was just exactly. And like I'm weird, like in front of a small group of people, it's a little more scary for me, rather than like a group of people that I don't know, and it's like I don't care. I'm just about to sing. If they like it, they like it. They don't. Like No but I don't know. It's just me.
I see, or I'm hearing you talking about your family, your moms. So I guess that's your very family oriented.
Yes, I'm very family oriented. Like I will dub the plans for my family events.
What's one of the wisest pieces of advice that your mother gave you thus far?
For me personally, because it might not seem like that, strong for everybody else, but for me it was just to not quit. Because I feel like when I was younger, I used to quit everything. Like, I always had an excuse. And I kind of still, to this day, sometimes I still make excuses for certain things that I shouldn't. And that little don't quit in the back of my head honestly works. Because I just hear my mom and then I think of how annoying it was. And then it makes me not want to do it. So I'm like, all right, let me just stop. So definitely don't quit. I would definitely say that.
Did you have a beautiful name.
Thank you.
When I seen it and I heard it, I'm like, I went back, did some research on, I'm like, because I'm looking like the ANKHA, the life,
Yes.
So like, is that any?
Yes, that is one of the significant meanings behind my name. There are 3, so I'm gonna just put it out there just so we got everything clear. Bianca, there's 3 meanings to it. The first is obviously the play off of my name, Bianca, because my real name is Bianca, but it's just spelled differently. The second is the ANKHA, which is, the meaning of life. And that was my first album that I put out. A whole album. And that is like, that'll always forever be my baby. And that was something that like me and my manager, Eluse, definitely like grew together as. So it's like a big part of my life. So I felt like if I didn't have that as my backing, like it wouldn't mean enough. And I needed it to be a part. So I definitely wanted that to be something. And then the third meaning is ANKHA, which means shy, beautiful girl. And the reason I like that is because, like, with performances and stuff like that, people will see me like I'm just, I'm in the corner, I'm chilling or whatever the case is. And then I get on stage and afterwards they're like, girl, I didn't even know you were an artist. Like, where did that come from? Like, they think I'm just a shy person in the corner, and then I just come and it's like a big bomb. It's like, whoa. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's dope. Moving from that, I don't want to get too much in your personal business.
No, it's okay.
You definitely want to let the people know who you are, though.
Yes.
In the entertainment business, how did you, or what made you? I know you learned how to sing, you love singing, but what made you say, I want to do this as a career versus a hobby?
Honestly speaking, I went to college and I got my degree, and while being in college, I felt like I was fighting to find something that I was as passionate about as I was with music, and I couldn't find that. And I felt like just those 3 years or 2.5 years of me being there, I felt like I was already wasting time. So it was like I feel like I had to get out and just grab it. Like I just had to take a hold. Nothing else, like I don't love anything else this way. Nothing else gives me this much joy. Like I don't have this much fun doing anything else. Like I could see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So other things like the quitter stuff, I told you I'll make an excuse real quick. No, I don't want to do that. Too much this. No, I don't want to do that. This, I don't make excuses for it. So it was like meant to be.
So you are the epitome of do something you love. You never work a day in your life.
Yeah, definitely. Because some people, they have a certain job and they're making a lot of money, but they're not even happy. I don't want to be one of those people. So I'd rather be happy over anything else.
So with this, how long did it take you to really focus up? Like, you went to college, so from high school to college, you messing around, if you will.
Yeah.
So then, at what point did you all right, you linked up with your manager, or how was
Yeah.
that?
While I was in college is actually when I met my manager, Eluse, and he wasn't my manager at the time. He actually just happened to be at the studio that day. So someone brought me there, and I recorded with him, and that's when I first, he first heard of me, I first heard of him, and we kind of clicked from right there. One thing though, he stressed me to like finish college, so I definitely knew once after college finished, I was on go time. And it's like he had the same drive for me that I did. So it was like that. That's all I needed. That's all I needed was somebody that was like completely on board with me. Like, we gonna do this, and there ain't no turning back. Yeah, right. Yeah. And I never noticed that until I actually met someone that did that for me. So
right.
Shout out to you.
No doubt. So now you're in the entertainment business. You do the shows, doing the music. So how do you go about actually getting your music or writing songs? Because as a ex-rapper, like, I thought I was gonna be the biggest rapper ever. But I digress.
I gotta hear something.
I digress. Where do your vibe come from? Like, how do you write? Where do you get your thoughts and all that? Because before you answer, I do want to say your cadence and your tone is very special.
Thank you.
Very special. So
thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. As far as like writing my songs, I just get that from experiences, whether it's mine or like people around me and stuff like that. I do that often. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of should make it a thing. Like when my friends are going through stuff around me, like my way to help them is to write a song for them. Cause then they can just, listen to the song whenever they're feeling whatever and be like, thank you, girl, So I kind of just stick to like real life situations, like stuff that people could relate to without, it could be personal, but not too personal, but personal enough, if that makes sense. I don't know. But
it does.
Yeah.
Sort of like a brown Taylor Swift.
Yeah, right, exactly. Because I'm not gonna lie, when Taylor Swift came out, I swore I was gonna be a country singer. Between her and Carrie Underwood, I swore I was gonna be a country singer because her songs was relatable. As country as they was, like, oh my god,
that was about the same age too. Because
yeah,
22, but when she came out, she was like 16ish, 15ish.
That was I didn't even think about that. That was like perfect.
Hey, this is what I'm here for.
That was on the money.
So with that, that's dope though. So how many songs do you think you written, or can you actually say the number?
Wow. Songs I've written? About at least 100 songs. I'm not gonna lie.
That's tough.
At least. Yeah. At least 100 songs.
So that's good though, because that could lean into, or it will lean into, your Music Mondays.
Yes.
So your Music Mondays is dope.
Thank you.
I caught a couple of them. I ain't gonna be like, yeah, I see them. Yeah.
No.
I caught a couple. The last one though. The last one that I just posted last week. Oh yeah. I said that. Sheesh. This is a banger. That
surprisingly like really blew up. Like I was shocked at like how much love I actually got off of that, and that was like literally, again, like I said, a personal situation. Like to get down to the nitty gritty, me and my manager was just going through our little talks or whatever, and I just felt that energy, so I just ended up writing that, and it became a Music Monday. Because usually I do covers.
Right.
That one actually was just a beat I found on for YouTube, and I actually wrote a song and exposed a song to you guys. So thank you, I appreciate that. But my Music Mondays are my babies at this point.
Make sure y'all check that out. Tell them the name of that, the last one.
The last one is actually called Shit Gotta Change. That's the name of the last one. And that, from you another person telling me, I might just have to put it out. Like, I might just have to put it out. But I actually did put one out today too, actually. Music Monday. Just dropped it at 8 p.m. So you guys can look out for that.
By the time y'all see this on Thursday, it'll be another one. So we're going to keep on our heels. Make sure y'all follow up. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to transition them to YouTube too. So as long as you guys subscribe to me on YouTube, be ANKHA, you can get everything I got. Videos, Music Monday, everything, all that good stuff.
No doubt. Back for the second half. Of course, it's your boy D-Hop, Mr. David Hopper, with the beautiful Bianca. So let's get back into it. Today, these times, social media, social unrest, and all this stuff, COVID.
Yeah.
How has COVID affected you? Did it help you, hinder you, in your artistic lane?
Honestly, and I feel like there's probably a clear like 50-50 ratio of this, but it didn't hinder me, honestly. It kind of made me go harder. Like, personally with my artistry, I actually purchased my own like home studio.
Oh, okay.
So now I can record at home, which is actually what I've been doing my Music Mondays on, the last two. I've been recording them at home by myself, so that takes,
so
that saves me money,
you got some engineering in your blood.
Yeah, and I got my good manager too helping me. But yeah, I got all of that at home, so now I feel like I could freely just wake up and record, and I'm good, or whatever I gotta get off my chest, I'm fine. Being that it was like really lockdown, I felt like it kind of was a test for me. Like I felt like it was like, girl, what are you gonna do if this is what life is and you still gotta get yourself out there, So it was like, what can I do? Like, what more can I do? I started doing shooting my own music videos at home too as well, because I dropped a project on Bandcamp, and I shot each video for that in my house on my iPhone, and I used iMovie to like edit it and stuff like that. So it made me kind of like more attentive and more creative, if anything. So it definitely didn't hinder me. It definitely worked in my favor, I would say.
Nice. She gonna wake up and drop a 444 on y'all.
Yeah, right.
Wake up 2 in the morning.
Crazy,
like, 2 in the morning gonna call 222, 222. Bianca Jules. But with that, that's dope. I always say, like, at this moment in the COVID thing, it actually pushes the entrepreneur, it pushes the hustler to hustle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's your spirit, you're gonna go get it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think about, or what do you think about the election and all that? Are you into politics, or do you just like, you know what, I'm watching?
I ain't feeling nobody. Let's just put it out there. I am not feeling nobody. Unfortunately, I don't want to promote not voting, but I personally didn't vote this year just because I didn't feel like either candidate was somebody that I wanted to be president. Right. So I'm not heavy into politics, but I do follow it enough, like, for me to have made the decision whether or not I wanted to vote.
And that's important.
So yeah, and plus, like, I'm not gonna lie, my mom and my little sister are like heavy on it. So even if I didn't pay attention, they're like this all day. So
that's important.
As far as that, I just feel like it was a lot. It was heavy on us, but it's good to still be in tune, because you need to know what's going on.
Right. That's to say, as long as you have the knowledge and the information to make the informed decision, then the decision is valid.
Yeah, just
now, you just say, something. I don't know nothing, so I'm not gonna vote. Like, then you wilding, but that's your informed decision not to vote.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, sharing that with us. Anything else you get, or you think people need to hear about what's going on about Black Lives Matter and police brutality? Being from the Bronx, I can't say I'm sure, but I would assume that you're familiar with it, or you've seen it, or you know somebody.
I just think people need to make smarter decisions, I want to just say, because some of the times it's like the intentions are good, but it's just like they make the wrong decisions in trying to prove certain points, especially like with the Black Lives Matter thing. So that's the only thing that I really would put out there, because I'm definitely, we all see it, and it's just out there more because of social media and stuff like that. So it's nothing that we can deny. That's for sure. But I think just the way some of us go about it is not always the right way. And, the world that we live in, we still kind of do have to adapt, unfortunately. So I feel like we should just move certain ways that it benefits us but doesn't break us at the same time. So
I couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah.
That's real right there. That's real. You don't want to go out there and, because they're violating your rights, act crazy. Now they bust your head. So now you're right. Not only your rights getting violated, that you getting violated. So yeah, you're right about it. I agree with that 100%. And talking about social media and all that, you popping on the gram, 20,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? I feel important sitting next to you. My little 1,000 followers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that, you give them your music Mondays and all that.
Mhm.
And I seen that you have your new single.
Yeah.
Your new song, Bad Bitch.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, my French. It's her title. Don't be
It's
inboxing
alright,
and going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other joint with my man from Uptown. What's the
Swelly?
Swelly.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say his
Alone.
name wrong.
Yeah, Swelly.
Y'all bodied that.
Yeah, thank you.
bodied
That's
that.
actually me and him got great musical chemistry. Like it's a lot more coming to it, so don't sleep. But yeah. So
talk about that. Let's talk about your personal project, the Bad Bitch. First.
Well, Bad Bitch, that honestly, that was another one of those that if I had my home studio earlier, that would have got done even quicker, because that was one of the things that I literally woke up and I heard a beat and I'm like, nah, I wrote the whole entire song, and I literally went into the studio that day and everything. And that song kind of like, the song is, I know everybody hears Bad Bitch and they just, excuse my French again, they just think it's like the worst thing ever because a female's calling herself a B-I-T-C-H, whatever the case is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm from the Bronx and we say that word a lot. So we don't take it offensive unless you said it in a defensive tone. So for me, it embodied like still a powerful woman, like somebody who feels that they're beautiful, they're confident, they're boss. Like that's what I take from it. Like that's what I hope everybody else takes from it.
Gotcha.
So with that single, that's really what I'm pushing. Like that's my start of like pushing my whole female empowerment. Like just girls just being confident, like all around.
No doubt. Girl power.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Women do run the world. I tell my daughters that all the time.
Yes.
It's just.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, my daughters are sweet. They ain't sweet. My daughters are.
They need that though. You can't have the ones that people gonna walk all over.
No, not them.
Yeah, see, that's good.
But no, I believe they say behind every man there's a strong woman and all that. Barack says the woman is not behind him. She's beside him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
I respect
Should have ran
that.
again.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who the baddest bitch of them all. Don't wanna come all through, don't wanna set shit off. Separate the real from the fake you love. Say all your words for somebody who wanna hear it. I'm knowing nothing, no nothing, I know you know the feeling. Don't take it deeper, no gon' be in for something. Selfish state, gotta take everything I ever gave.